Hello and welcome to yet another edition of Cougar Close Up on Go Prince George. This week, we feature Prince George Cougars rookie forward Aaron Boyd, who's had a breakout season in his first full campaign in the Western Hockey League. We'll talk to Boyd about battling through injuries during his 16-year-old season in Midget and his most memorable moment during his rookie season in the Western Hockey League. All of that and more coming up on Cougar Close Up, Go Prince George. Year one as a Western Hockey Leaguer, an eventful season for you, a successful season for you. Now that the regular season is winding down and that push to the playoffs remains in full swing, you just want to talk about season one as a whole and just some of the things that you take away from your first full-time season in the Western Hockey League?
I think the level of play really elevated compared to last year, just playing midget back home, and this year it really, I feel I picked up my game a lot more and the league's made me a lot better.
Let's talk about training camp this year. It was your third training camp as a member of the Prince George Cougars, and naturally you came to camp with the goal of making the team. But well before the season even started, Aaron, can you just share what some of your goals were, be it personal goals, be it team goals?
Well, of course my first goal was to make the team initially, but after that I was just trying to move up in the lineup, try and play in as many games as I can, get some points, hopefully get a lot more wins this year compared to last year, and hopefully the team did good.
We'll get back to this season shortly because it has been a great season for you as far as your rookie campaign is concerned, but let's go back to draft day. 14-year-old Aaron Boyd, here's his name called by the Prince George Cougars in the second round of the 2012 WHL Bantam draft. Were the Prince George Cougars on your radar? Did you expect to hear your name called by Prince George and so soon?
Yeah, I actually talked to the Winnipeg scout Rob Charney quite a bit throughout my Bantam year, so I guess that was one team, or this was one team that I kind of expected to go to, but when I heard my name show up on the draft, I was really surprised actually, and very excited.
From a team standpoint, tell me about the transition, new city, new school, new teammates for you full-time. Tell me about life off the ice as a Prince George Cougar and how that's all been going.
Oh, it's a lot different because you're living with a different family, another guy from the team, so everything, it feels like you got a lot more time, that's for sure. But I think it's been great. The city's great, I think. All the fans, everything, so yeah.
I got to talk to you about your roommate, Hayden Hopkins, because no doubt, he's kind of prided himself on being the pest of the Western Hockey League, as it were. Is he a pesty roommate, or you guys clearly get along quite well?
Yeah, we get along really well, actually, but it's funny to see him out there making everyone's day bad.
Let's just talk a little more about the mentality of the team right now as the month of March is here and that push towards the playoffs gets really, down to the nitty-gritty. What's the mood like in that locker room right now based on the recent success?
I think the mood's great. Everyone's excited because now we're moving up, especially after that losing streak we had in February. But now we're actually winning a lot more, so the mood's great. Trying to push for the playoffs. So.
When Aaron Boyd is at his best, what are fans, what are scouts, what are teammates and coaches going to notice?
I'm out there working hard, skating as hard as I can, making good plays, making hits, just playing my role basically.
Well, and that role has been a little bit of everything, killing penalties and being out there late in games trying to protect leads. As the season has evolved, it appears your game has too. Tell me about the confidence that you take knowing that the coaches trust you in a variety of different situations.
Well, I know that helps a lot with my confidence, especially being out on the penalty kill a lot. So I know I'm more of a defensive player on the team, but I take pride in that. So.
One more question, and it just has to do with the new Ice Age and the new ownership. You obviously got to experience, a few training camps, under the previous regime, but now that season one of new Ice Age and new ownership is nearly at its end as far as the regular season is concerned, just tell me about the pride that the players take and knowing that the community is behind them and they've got full-fledged support really from top to bottom in the organization.
I think compared to years past, the mood, as soon as I came to camp, everyone's a lot more happier, the town even. You go places, people know you, they're saying things, so it's all good.
Well, I know I speak for many, Aaron, when I say it's been truly awesome getting a chance to get to know you as a person and as a player in the WHL. Congratulations on a successful rookie campaign, and really looking forward to seeing what the future has in store for you. Thanks for doing this.
All right, thanks, Dano.
That's it for another edition of Cougar Close Up on Go Prince George. For more information on Prince George Cougars ticketing, players, and news about the team, head to the Cougars website at www.pgcougars.com.